Good day, everyone. My name is Solani Baloyi. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today's topic is banks are not your friends. I think as consumers, many a times we seem to forget that banks are also profit-seeking businesses, and we think that we can bypass having to investigate other services in the industry, and we seem to think that banks are the default. And many of us, as part of participation in the financial system, make use of commercial banks. We make use of the banks for banking. Many of us have credit card overdraft facilities with these banks, and etc. This brings me to just economic commentary that I have had in the last month or so, to say that the average overdraft rate that is being charged by banks rose by about 19 basis points between October 2020 and June 2021. And this is a major change. You need to be cautious when dealing with the banks as well. So it has become very expensive to access credit during this time. And at the same time, for the same period, the rate that's offered to consumers for a 12-month fixed deposit fell by 43 basis points to 4.63%. That means that it is very expensive to borrow, but at the same time, it is not very rewarding to save in the instruments that banks are currently offering. To this end, banks, the big four banks, grew their combined earnings by 177% during the pandemic. So basically, our dealings with the banks, very, very expensive at this point in time. I would say we do need to stay away from them as much as possible. And this is why, we've been talking about the importance of saving, the importance of an emergency fund, the importance of budgeting. So it's just a sign of the times, not very favorable for us to deal with the banks in terms of overdrafts and also saving with them. I haven't done any research. I haven't seen any research done in terms of home loans or car loans or any of their other products. But I think this is alarming, and it is very, very clear that when we are faced with a crisis, banks are not our friends. In fact, they are out there to milk us to the very maximum. So I hope you've learned something. What I'm trying to do with this particular talk is just to make you more aware, more inquisitive, and to just check the landscape before making any major financial decisions, especially where the bank is concerned. Thank you.